morning, boys and girls. I am so glad to see you at story time this morning. I sure am missing you, and I hope you're having a good time. I miss you. Well, today I wore a yellow shirt because it is the color of the friend of one of our character, of the main character in our story for this morning. He's also one of the characters too, but Curious George, and his friend is the man with the yellow hat. That's right. Now this story is Curious George Makes Pancakes, and I love this story because in kindergarten, coming up pretty soon, we'll be making pancakes. So when we get together again, Miss Farr will be bringing her griddle and her pancakes, and we'll be making pancakes in kindergarten. But until then, I hope you're making pancakes at your house with your family. I hope they're showing you how to work it and everything, but they're helping you because that's a hot griddle, hot stove, and you need help with that. But I hope y'all are doing some fun things at home. This story is by Margaret and H.A. Rays. They're the authors and the illustrators. So what does the author do? That's right, writes the words. What does the illustrator do? That's right, draws the pictures. And the illustrations go along with the words, which are the text. So they go along and they may tell you what the words are. And the words may even tell you what the illustrations are. They go hand in hand. Okay, this is the cover of the book. Here's the back of the book, and this is the spine or the binding. And when we open it up, we see the title page. Here's our title page right there. Curious George Makes Pancakes. Illustrated in the style of H.A. Ray by Vipa Interactive. Whoops. Somebody's lazy this morning. Alrighty, are you ready? This is George. George was a very good little monkey and always very curious. One morning, the man with the yellow hat woke George early. "Time to get up, George," he said. "The pancake breakfast is today." Oh, do you like pancakes? Me too. I love pancakes. Oh, wow, look at the illustrations. George loved the pancake breakfast. It was a fundraiser held every year to make money for special programs at the Children's Hospital. Besides eating pancakes, there were all kinds of games to play. Even the mayor came to play and eat. But first, he gave a welcome speech. So here they are at this fundraiser. They're raising money for a children's hospital, programs at a children's hospital. And you can play games here at this fundraiser, and you can also eat pancakes. Looks like a pretty fun time, huh? "Thank you all for coming," the mayor said. "We appreciate your generous support." He thanked all the volunteers who were helping that day, and finally he said, "Please enjoy yourselves," and the pancakes. So there they are, getting ready to eat. When the mayor finished, the man with the yellow hat said, "George, I'm going to buy our tickets. Please wait here and don't be curious." George waited like a good little monkey, but something smelled good. Could it be the pancakes? George was curious. Look at his face. He's kind of going, what does it mean to be curious? Okay, so if you want to know about something, you're interested in it, you want to check it out, huh? I'm going to fold it back so maybe you can see better. He followed the delicious smell and found a whole griddle full of pancakes. George watched as a man poured little batter, circles, and flipped them in the air. It looked like fun to make pancakes. Oh, so look, there's his griddle, and there's all his pancakes, and he's flipping them up in the air. Oh, and there's George. Oh, here we go. George wanted to help. On a table near the griddle was a basket full of blueberries. These pancakes needed blueberries. George thought, and he sprinkled some on top. Have you ever ate blueberry pancakes? Yeah, they're good, aren't they? Have you ever ate chocolate chip pancakes? Oh, they're my favorite. I love them. Let's see what happens next. Meanwhile, the man at the griddle was so busy he didn't notice the little monkey helping him. But the line grew and grew. George's pancakes were a hit. Soon everyone wanted them, and the man could not keep up. "Please wait," he said to someone holding an empty plate. "I need to find an assistant to help me." And just like that, he was gone. So everybody wanted some of George's pancakes, didn't they? Yeah, look at them. They're all lined up there. Does the man notice George? He hasn't so far, has he? So he tells them to wait because he needs to go find an assistant because they're all backing up, huh? George looked at the people waiting in line and then at the empty griddle. Why, he could make pancakes. He could be the assistant. There he goes. He's thinking he might could help. George poured the batter into nice round circles. Next he added blueberries. He waited just a minute to let the pancakes cook. Then he flipped them over, and last he added syrup. Oh, those are making me hungry. Those are looking really good. Yeah. So first he did what? First he poured little batter circles. Next he added blueberries. And then he waited just a minute and let them cook. Then he flipped them, didn't he? And last, he added syrup. That's a pretty good sequence of events there, isn't it? Well, let's see what happens now. The line for pancakes was enormous, but with 4 hands, George made quite a shelf, and no one's plate was empty for long. Boy, he's busy, isn't he? He's flipping and turning and pouring out. "I've been coming to this breakfast for years," a man said, "but I've never seen pancakes made like this before." "I've never eaten this many pancakes before," said a girl. "I didn't even like pancakes before," said another girl, and they all lined up for more. So would you say that his pancakes were a hit? I would too. I think he's found something good, hasn't he? Uh-oh. Now, did the chef know that he was helping? When the man returned with his new assistant, he was shocked to see a monkey making pancakes. "This is no place for a monkey," he yelled, and he began to chase George. Oh, poor George. It was all because he was curious, wasn't it? George hadn't meant to cause trouble. He'd only wanted to help. Now he only wanted to get away. Quickly, George found a place to hide, and the man and his assistant ran right by him. But where did George go? Can you see where George is hiding? Do you see? Where's he hiding? Yeah, right there, isn't he? I think George found a spot. What do you think? Let's see what happens to him next. When it was safe to come out, George jumped down. He was covered in syrup like a pancake, and he was sticking to everything. George was curious. Could these napkins help him get clean? Do you think those napkins are going to help him? Well, they would if they were a little wet, but if they're just napkins, look, did they help him or did they get worse? Yeah, they got worse, didn't they? Hey, you know what? Yeah, they got worse, didn't they? Look at him as he's going along. What's all? Bless his heart. No, the napkins only made it worse. What George needed was some water to wash with. Why, here was the perfect thing. George climbed up. What did he find? He found a ducking booth, didn't he? This would do the trick for a sticky monkey. George sat on the bench and splashed himself with water. But all of a sudden, what do you think happened? He's sitting on a Dunkin' booth bench, and what do you think's going to happen? Splash! George was in the water. What a surprise. George climbed up again and splashed back down. He'd never been in a dunk tank before, and he'd never had so much fun getting clean. Soon everyone was having fun, and the line at the dunk tank grew longer than the line for Pancakes. Later, the mayor came by. "I've heard all about your delicious pancakes," he said. "You've made our fundraiser a big success, and I have a special favor to ask you." So he helped with the pancakes. Now he's helping with the what? With the Dunkin' booth, isn't he? At the end of the day, George got to present the money from the fundraiser to the president of the hospital. "Thanks to you, George, this has been our best year ever," she said. "Will you come back and make pancakes again next year?" George nodded, and everyone cheered. The end. Very good. All right, so our friends, let's think about where this happened. He was at his house first, then he went to a hospital fundraiser. Yeah, he went to a fundraiser. Now at the fundraiser, what did he get curious about first? What did he smell? Pancakes, yeah. So he went to investigate. He went to see what that smell was, and it was pancakes. Then he ended up helping that chef. Did the chef know it? No, but he did. And did he make it a huge success? He sure did. Then when he ran off from there, he hid. Then he got, what? He was sticky, and he was trying to get the sticky off of him by using napkins. Did that work, or did he need something else? He needed something else. He needed some water. So he found water in a what? In a dunk booth, yeah. And then he was a success there because people kept wanting to make him dunk in the water, didn't they? Yeah, they sure did. So George ended up doing a great thing, didn't he? He sure did. Well, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed that book. I liked that book. I like pancakes, too. And I hope you enjoy your day, and I will see you later. I miss you.